Hey there guys, Outlaw Dolphin here, and we're going to continue with our Mass Effect Andromeda. And last time we were here, we had just finished Haval, and we were back on the Tempest and then back to the Hyperion. So we're just going to do some meandering around on the Hyperion because there are some people to talk to, and I also have a task on Eos, and I'm also looking to get to Voeld as well for the Angarran, as they seem to be under threat in a bit of a war zone. We have good news for the Taurian Ark, as we found a Spectre called Avitus on Haval. So we have traces that Taurians have made it to Andromeda and to Eos, because we need to meet up with some Asari who have turned up to to the outpost that I had set up there. So, begin. There we go. So we're going to head to the Cryo Bay, so we can speak to the visit your sibling in the Hyperion. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. If I can remember
I can't wait to go to
the way there. Plus, I believe that when I get back to the Tempest, I should also take a look at some new weaponry.
Once we gather a few more colonists, we'll be taking you over to the Nexus. You'll need to clear immigration.
I'll make it right, Dash. I promise.
Hey, Carlisle.
Harry, what's happening with Sarah?
Well, we got her out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to, find her, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, she's still in a coma. But she also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
That's great news.
That's incredible. She's okay.
Vitals are steady, but I'm letting Sam take the lead on this one.
Though in a coma, Sarah's mental processes remain intact.
So, is she okay?
You can ask her yourself. A moment while I establish a link with her implant.
What?
Proceed.
Sarah? Can you hear me?
Scott? Is that you? What's happening? Where am I?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
I think so. Am I dreaming?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
This is so weird. I hear you, but I can't feel anything. Where's Dad? Is he doing okay?
He died. I'm being truthful here.
I don't know how to say this, but he's dead, Sarah.
What?
It was a freak accident.
But it's Dad. He can't die.
I know. It's been hard on everyone.
I didn't get to say goodbye.
No one did.
What about finding home? Dad kept telling me how beautiful it would be.
Constant bad news.
There's been some complications. The Golden Worlds didn't exactly deliver.
But Dad said...
Dads say a lot of things.
Am I dreaming? Where am I?
Sarah, I'm sorry.
Her pulse rate is increasing rapidly.
I need to go now.
That's enough. It's too stressful.
Sarah.
Well, that was joyful. Always sucks to have constant bad news like that. So, where to head? Operations. No, I should head to the docking bay. Go straight to EOS.
Species are at odds as talks break down over a unified curriculum.
I wonder if that Asari woman has any more questions for us. I haven't seen her around. Not the last few times I've been through here. Maybe she's plunked somewhere else. Or does she have an office? I'm just following this marker over here. We got Syracuse.
Our nexus, our lives. I know. Make them hear, make them know, make them lead, or make them go.
Okay.
Free our families.
Any word?
No new orders. Keep the safety zone, I guess.
Free our families.
Speak to Reese.
Free our families.
Hey, what's going on?
That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
And it's all thanks to your pathfinder.
Excuse me?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost.
But since you think research is so important, military personnel got bumped down the list. Like my clan brothers.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
Well, I didn't expect this, but I had to make a choice.
We only had resources for one outpost, so I focused on the skills we needed most.
And what we need is our families back.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
The situation's different.
I authorize whole colony blocks or a few emergency revivals. I can't wake dozens of random people.
We don't care whose finger pushes the button. If you can't, our leaders can. And if you tell them, they will.
My word's not enough.
This is a big issue. Bigger than just my say-so.
Bullshit. You're the hero right now. They'll do anything you say.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously.
Tell our leaders, wake the sleepers!
Very well. I'll speak to Kandros. Oh, there are merchants here.
Sure.
Armor
Let me know what
merchant,
materials you
arms
need, and I'll find you
merchant.
something. That's a relief.
Right. Kandros. He's in operations.
The human pathfinder has died. Search for a home.
Coming to operations is actually a good thing, so I need to speak to the scientists as well.
I'm sorry, Lava.
Oh, get out of my face, woman.
Fix it. I'll head.
Glad to see you finally. I hear you've been busy out there.
That's one word for it.
If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
Stasis protesters?
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in hydroponics.
I see. Maybe I should get the others for this.
Protesters have seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks, dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
We have a whole planet?
We settled Eos. There's no space down there for a few extra?
It's not that simple, Ryder. Everything EOS produces right now is accounted for.
And if we send soldiers to a research outpost, there'll be trouble.
What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
Are they dangerous?
Do you think these protests could turn violent?
We're all pioneers. Even civilians are tough enough to start something.
And interfering in hydroponics threatens our oxygen supply. They know that.
How would you move them?
What would you do with the protesters?
I'd send in a squad and march them out. At gunpoint if we must. If they resist, a few might land in medbay, but it's better than losing hydroponics. Or the Nexus.
You're right. We don't have the resources to feed entire families at this point.
We have to look at the bigger picture. Get them out of there.
Kandros?
I'll send in a team, but it might go smoother if Ryder's there.
A good idea. Sometimes we have to give bad news. That's a Pathfinder's duty, too.
God. They really like doing that, don't they? Let's talk to the scientists before we head back.
Matrix leaders notified.
If they're even here.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is investigating. No, I don't want to talk to a spokesperson. I want to talk to you.
I don't think they're here anymore.
Just stand down, ma'am.
Or you'll shoot me. Good luck explaining that to my grandchildren.
What happened?
She was about to disconnect the water hoses, threaten all the plants.
They're saying the leaders won't wake our families. Well, this is how far we're willing to go. Their move.
I am sorry.
I know this is hard, but for the good of the Nexus, we need you to be patient.
We've already waited. How old will I be by the time Mom's out of stasis?
Take it easy, kid. The Pathfinder's got a point.
I'll go off station if I have to. I'll find anyone who'll actually do something.
You want your mom to wake up and find you exiled? Or dead?
Reese, don't. Anything's better than that. Even the longest wait of our lives.
When our families hear about this...
They'll probably agree with the Pathfinder. You're done here. Come on.
Well, at least that's done. That was an icy situation, but dealt with rather swiftly. I think I should probably take a look at the armor vendor.
The materials you...
Giles said he wanted to see you.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
I always have new email.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
If I'm right, Jarl was right here.
You know we've got a finite...
So, you've gained Ephra's trust. No easy feat.
It's not all good news.
Yeah, but at a price.
You mean the Rokar? Don't take it personally. They hate all aliens.
Ephra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader, Aksul. We studied together under the moshai. But unlike me, he was a good student. The best, actually.
Then he knows about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul was captured by the Ket. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
It explains his hatred.
That's why he hates aliens.
Yes. He suffered greatly. When Aksul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Ket.
Why not join the Resistance?
Aksul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
I want to reason with them.
I convinced Ephra I'm not a threat. Maybe I can do the same with Aksul.
I admire your courage. But Aksul's dangerous, and he lacks Ephra's pragmatism. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have to try.
If Helios is to be your home, I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarul who escaped with Aksul from the Ket. Her name is Tholdir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point.
Well, I'm not heading back to Haval anytime soon. My plan is EOS. And what's this? Oh, the terminal.
How long does it take to learn piloting?
Depends how you apply yourself. With your mind, you'd be adept in a few weeks.
Never mind that siren. Rider, the bell tolls for thee. Meet me in the vortex on Nexus. I'll be the one shuffling the deck of doom.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Back where we really started. What's new in our first home?
The Ket still maintain a presence. Skirmishes are frequent, and travel requires caution.
I've got a cure for that. Next.
The atmosphere continues to clear, but radioactive hazards pool in some areas. Study is ongoing. And remnants remain active on the surface, but also as detected by seismic readings.
Point of contact for all this?
Your people, Pathfinder. Prodromos is expanding, with all the trials and discovery that building an outpost represents.
Grounded in research.
All data about newly accessible EOS is from their work.
Well, let's make sure it gets the attention it deserves.
Okay. So somehow I managed to build an outpost like we have neighbours that need dealing with. But first I need to find these Asari that have been dropping in. Okay, we need to go over here. This planet is oddly beautiful and I just got stuck on a rock. I love my ship. This ship is amazing. I'm torn between the Tempest and Normandy. I really am. They've really done a good job with it. Or a job.
Armed and armored. Good for you. I could have used that ordnance a few weeks ago.
I'm Ryder, the human pathfinder.
Lieutenant Harper. We're looking for the Asari Ark.
So am I. Watching the skies every day, praying they survived the Ket.
I suspected the Ket.
The evidence pointed to the Ket being involved.
The way pain is involved when you get burned.
What happened?
The Ket chased our Ark across the cluster. But these weren't their regular soldiers. They were hunters. Elite killers.
And the Ark's defenseless.
None of the Arks are armed. I don't like those odds.
They kept shooting to slow us down. Peeled one deck like an orange. A bridge officer, Sarissa something, gave the evacuation order. Hundreds of people, all trying to flee. It was...
Where could we look for the Ark?
We lost track. But they launched a ship to help evacuees, and her crew would know. You'd have to find her. Follow the transponder, maybe.
Will do, don't worry.
Consider it done. Focus on taking care of yourselves.
The ship's called the Paraphona. I'll give you her transponder codes and last flight plan. Thank you. It's good to see the Ket aren't the only ones winning.
Oh my god, so all that is to do on Voeld as well. Jesus, we're going to be on Voeld for a long time. I do have one more task to finish off here, and I do need to speak to someone. I have someone to speak to across the pond of red water. Talk to Darket Tirvian. If I remember correctly, this was someone who I got out of the cryo bay. So at least someone should be a little bit grateful.
Really hope all those scientists will be safe out here.
Pathfinder, Darket Tervian. I understand I was pulled from cryo ahead of schedule. My family is grateful, but I consider it my debt.
Everyone gets out eventually.
That may be, but the least I can do is show you the benefit. I'm exo-studies now, but in a former life, let's say I knew tactics. If I supplied the Ket on this planet, I drifted in, and there's only so many gravitational paths. Here's some navs to check for anomalies. Good hunting, Pathfinder.
Ryder.
Okie dokie, now to the Tempest. And we're going to head to Voeld. I don't want to hang around here, I want to get to Voeld as soon as possible because there's a lot to do there for PB, for the Asari, which we just spoke to here, and for our relations with the Angarrans. So let's not hang about.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Cora wanted to check in with you.
Best I do that before I head to Voeld. Come on, door. I'm pretty sure she's in this door, no? There we go.
Have you talked with Jar much?
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Really? That's what you asked him about?
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
That's a good idea.
It'd be good to bring something beautiful across galaxies.
Everyone in the initiative has their something beautiful. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
Maybe it was best.
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed than about what you wanted.
I didn't need to be rejected. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
What appealed to you?
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
A civilization where everyone had a place, even AI, or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being welcome and making others like you welcome too. When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. He made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
He could inspire people.
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong, especially somewhere like the Initiative? So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted, my rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
It's probably best to move on.
It sucks, but it happened. We need your mind on the mission.
Always is. But I'm human too. Need time to find a way through. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
And now to Voeld.
I'm picking up something.
There you go, so Voeld is right on the outskirts here.
Something. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
We'll grab this and head to Voeld.
Okay, bundle up, people.
I'll stay on my nice warm ship.
Take her down, Callow.
We designated this planet Habitat 6. Original readings suggest that it had a breathable, nitrogen-rich atmosphere and oceans of H2O.
I take it that's no longer the case.
All H2O on Habitat 6, Voeld to the Angarrans, is ice. And those oceans, frozen over completely.
Oh, there goes the dream of a seaside property. That's a pretty intense blizzard.
LZ is on the windward side of the mountain. Conditions are bad. I'm tracking gale force squalls.
Whoa.
Whoa!
We're good. We're good.
You sure? Want us to get out and push?
Very funny, Ryder.
I thought this was a dust ball, not an ice ball. Okay. Well, first...
Zuby wasn't kidding about the cold.
we're gonna leg it. I think we have to run.
Secluded, Blizzard provides cover, great for a hidden base.
Where are we meeting the resistance team?
Sent you the nav point. Good luck, Pathfinder.
Nearly walked straight off the cliff.
Heaters straight on. Any squishies need to warm up.
Almost at the base now. Make sure you talk to Commander Anyik when you arrive.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Okay, so standing near these, we're fine.
At 100%.
But being around anywhere else is not good.
Are you the pathfinder that Ephra was talking about?
That's me.
We're the team assigned to breach the facility with you. Hopefully rescue Moshai Sepha.
I'm your pilot. The Ket facility is on the other side of the planet.
Ready to head out?
Not yet.
I'll be back.
And we'll be here.
I want to talk to whoever this is over here first. Once we've dealt with the Ket and retrieved the moshai, then, and only then, will we look for an outpost.
It's all we've got. Trust me.
There we go. There's our contact.
You must be Ryder. Jarl told us what you did for Kirin's team on Havarl. I'm Anyik Dozil, commander of this encampment. You're welcome here as an ally of the Angarra.
Commander?
Thank you for allowing us into your base, Commander.
Your actions display your soul's intentions. I hope you will join the fight against the Ket.
Oh yeah.
We've held the Ket at bay, but have been unable to deal a decisive blow. The longer things drag on, the greater our disadvantage.
Should talk strategy.
If your current approach isn't working, we'll need to find another one.
Our main problem is a lack of fighters. If you want to know where you can make a difference, go to the post that overlooks the valley. Nothing happens on Voeld without our lookouts knowing about it. Before you go, is there anything else I can help you with?
Ephra.
I've met Ephra. He's interesting.
He's never been good at first impressions. He can be stern, but he's exactly what the Resistance needs. Ephra took a scattered band of civilian fighters and molded them into an effective army. What success we've had against the Ket is entirely due to his leadership.
Most people seem to really respect him.
Because he would do anything for his people, he inspires the same in us. We may not always agree with Ephra, but we'd follow him to the end of the stars.
And the Resistance.
How long has the Resistance been around?
Nearly as long as the Ket. With our military destroyed, civilians took the fight into their own hands. They formed the Resistance as a final effort to retake our home.
It seems to be working.
Only since Ephra took over. His tactics gave us the push we needed against the Ket. But even now, we're a long way from winning.
That's it for now.
I'll be here if you have any questions.
Right, so we can speak to the Resistance lookout. There's a bunch of other people here to talk to about quests, but I have enough of my own.
Hold. Hostile patrol approaching.
Wow. I wonder how it works. Do you think they're adapted remnant tech?
You don't win a war without good organization.
That's the planet, with everything on it.
So we'll speak to the Resistance lookout, but then we need to talk to the people who are outside.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
But I brought the snacks last time.
Whoa! Didn't mean to sneak up on you.
It's the alien. The one that helped out on Navarro. Didn't expect an alien to help. They've mostly tried to kill and enslave us. So that's amazing. You're amazing.
Shut up, Beniska. You're embarrassing.
You shut up. I'm being charming, right?
You're great too.
The Angarra have been wonderful to us, including yourself. So thank you.
See? We're building bonds here, Seek.
So what's out there? Any tips?
As a start, you could join our fight in Hajara, where those red lights are. I hear someone's looking for help.
Or you could just go there and kill some Ket. They're everywhere.
Anything else you need to know? We've been stationed here forever, so we're experts.
Red lights.
Those red lights. You said that's Hajara?
Yes. Hajara Station, one of the Dar in the valley. It's a small community, mostly scientists. There's people there that might need help, if you haven't checked it out already.
How do people manage to live down there?
Why so surprised? We've adapted to this weather.
Those lights are conspicuous. Don't the Ket attack?
We've adapted to that too. The Ket want to take us alive, so we fight to the death. It seems to deter them.
That's interesting.
What's that alien facility on that mountain over there?
That's the Ket Command Center. We have constant eyes on it.
What's its purpose?
It controls Ket operations on the entire planet. There's always ships coming and going.
I came face to face with the prefect there. Meanest, motherless Bisan I ever saw.
Even the Ket seemed afraid. We don't have much intel on her, though.
And Remnant?
Do you know of any Remnant sites or ruins?
I think so. Actually, I don't know.
Seek, do you ever read the dailies?
No. You'll tell me if I need to know something.
So where is it?
Tall lights, over on your right somewhere.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Take care. Stay safe.
Tempest, we're gonna need the Nomad. My position.
Deploying forward station. Good luck, Ryder.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Okie dokie.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop.
Our first job of the day
Environment check. Temperatures
is
are
to actually
acceptable parameters.
free the moshai. Everything else can come after
This
that.
region are available, Pathfinder.
Taking
I've
very
added them
care.
to your nav system.
Heard about that dog? Fine. Go ahead.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
How is everyone back home?
There we go, so we need to talk to these gents here. Commander Hecht.
Word's getting around that you're alright. I'll decide for myself once I talk to Ephra. Word's getting around that you're alright. I'll decide for myself once I talk to Ephra.
Yep, let's go.
No time to waste. You can fill me in on the shuttle.
Okay, everybody in.
So, no one has ever seen the inside of one of these places. Really?
None who lived to tell. Prisoners who go in are never seen again. They have disappeared.
Ooh, mysterious. No one's escaped?
Sure, we've liberated Ket work camps, but never these facilities. We lost so many fighters trying. The price was too high.
I like to believe that the Ket take important Angarra from here to their home cluster.
What? As slaves?
I guess.
Death is better.
There's always hope.
Jaw, we can't just give in to blanket despair. We gotta have hope. It's why they fight. It's why we're here.
It's why we're excited to be part of this mission.
We're here. And let's be quick, this storm's getting worse.
Once we're through the shield, you take point. We'll look for Moshai Cepha. Let's just try to stay safe, okay?
But Pathfinder, no one joins the Resistance to stay safe.
Good luck. Radio me when you're ready to go.
Find the paraphonia.
Do we even know what kind of force we can expect?
Not a clue.
Stay close. Don't draw attention until we have to.
I wonder if we can just walk through. Nope, nope, nope.
Might give us an edge.
Our intel says there's a system node to hack on an interface point near here. Somewhere.
Scale's our top cat hacker.
Trying to look around, it says I can hack something. There we go. Saw it with my eyes instead of the scanner.
Adding my process accelerator. Stand by. Continue to stand by.
Please don't embarrass me in front of our new friends.
I have created a small hole in the shield.
There we go.
It worked.
We're not there yet, but we'll get there.
They're going that way. Let's follow them.
My favorite!
Nice.
Sam, by the time we leave, I want to know everything about this place.
Yes, Pathfinder.
All right, let's go. Owen, Skelv, you're on me.
Very brittle, huh? There we go. Yes, I have a very interesting weapon. It looks like a grenade launcher. Due to some limits, it's all I have. There we go. So, where are we going? Knock, knock. Nice.
Pathfinder, job.
Oh! You see this hacked?
Yes, incredible.
I can't believe I'm here.
And I bet neither can these guys.
Being shot by something invisible.
I've stared at the outsides of these places so many times. I can't believe we got in.
Our people's things are here. Abandoned.
From the prisons.
Do we have time to... Can we just look around?
Ket holographic recording. Pre-recorded projection of the Archon. Approximately date of recording T50 Sol.
On it!
That was exciting. What's on?
Huddle up. If we were a surprise, I doubt we're one anymore.
You have the best chance of finding Moshai Sefer. We'll attack head-on and provide a distraction.
Are you sure?
That sounds a little like suicide.
We're ready for anything.
This is the main entrance. We'll go this way.
Kick in the front door.
Stay in radio contact. And good luck. Can they cause enough trouble to keep the Kett occupied?
Count on it.
Pathfinder, it seems the program I used to breach the shield could overload it and destroy this facility. However, the pulse would be lethal to Angarran physiology.
That's not ideal.
Let's call it a last resort.
Whoa. Sam, what is this?
A decontamination protocol. The chamber is sealed until the cycle runs its course.
So, we're trapped. I hate that.
Noted.
Break the window?
No, the seal is invulnerable.
Decontamination? Is that weird to anyone else?
Good question.
Probably with a creepy answer.
Germaphobes?
Well, they're constantly kidnapping people. Preferably alive. I can see
Come in.
enemies.
How's it going?
We're undetected, but from where we're hiding, we can see some of our people.
This is a communicate-only area. No moshai yet.
Understood. We're just discussing our next move. We'll be in touch.
Let's get these guys without much of a ruckus.
There aren't that many.
Oops. Just trying to get used to a new style of combat. Always says there's something to scan it and I can't find it. Hello.
What? What is this?
Fortunate welcome. Step forward. I am humbled before you. You who are the chosen. Chosen by the Archon. Chosen to be exalted.
Chosen to be exalted.
I think I know what's going on.
What? Why aren't they resisting?
Looks like some sort of ritual. The Angarrans seem entranced.
I know the moshai. She's not down there.
Well, thank God.
In one of those pods.
It's as good a lead as any.
You wanted a distraction? We just set our plan on fire.
At least wait for me to say yes.
Impossible! Archon,
Explain.
we've been breached. I will defend the temple.
Wait. Is the moshai among these?
No. It awaits final exaltation.
Then proceed immediately and bring it to me.
He really wants that moshai.
Final exaltation? What's final? What are they doing?
Focus.
Take all the Angarra.
We came here for the moshai. She's our first priority.
Your priority.
My ship, my team, my priorities.
He's viewed as more of a god.
That can't be right. She called them the Chosen.
Chosen for what exactly?
Jal, they can't have chosen to be here, can they?
No, of course not. I don't know what's going on.
Find out where the pods go.
Whatever it is, we need to get the moshai out of it.
Watch your flank!
How did they get in?
Protect the Chosen!
You motherless bastards!
The Resistance is enjoying the action.
Oh, we need to do this quickly. Can I get that way? No.
Come in, Pathfinder.
Go ahead.
We contacted Commander Dozil. More fighters are on their way.
Send scientists too, and technicians. Let's gather all the intel. Will do.
Y'all, our objective is still motion.
Of course, but we can't waste this opportunity.
Oh, I see what's happening. Oh god. That's unfortunate. Trying to melee while there are remains about.
Spotted! Above us!
Behind that wall. Must be another way in.
You can ask these guys for directions.
Behind me, behind me.
Still shooting here!
Take that. At least it's like a one shot, one kill, if I can land it.
Pathfinder, come in.
You holding up?
So far, we're beyond the main chamber now and continuing our infiltration.
This place is crazy.
What are you seeing?
It's like a... I don't know, weird... church. So strange.
We found a room of prisoners who were entranced or something. Couldn't convince them to evacuate, so we had to leave them behind.
Free hits.
Any luck figuring out how this place works?
Yes, Pathfinder. I am making progress, but the Angara had no intel on this facility. Should I prioritize differently? Are you in peril?
Peril is part of the course, Sam!
There's something to scan around here. It's always annoying when this notification pops up and I can't ever find what it wants me to
I'm guessing
scan.
the course through here.
How many bullets?
Oh my god.
Joel,
We can try scanning.
who are they?
Angarran male. Estimate 35. 191 centimeters. Scar tissue, lower right abdomen.
That's not her. None of these fit her description.
Ryder, if you find a console, I will try to access it.
That might be best. Purity Prime, but normally desired. Encryption tech. There's the console.
Okay, Kit Terminal. Let's see what you've got hiding in here. Sam?
Searching. The Chosen are locked by genetic information.
Hurry, please.
I am working at top velocity with an alien language and an alien technology, checking against Angarran databases. The moshai was here, but our pod was pulled out of line moments ago.
Uh-oh. Where to?
Pods travel from here to rooms that encircle this core.
On it. Let's go.
That way.
Pathfinder, come in.
Go ahead.
Our reinforcements are arriving. We're doubling back to rendezvous.
We have a lead on the moshai.
Oh, I wonder if I can actually break this instead of shooting it. There we go, that's better. Come on, door.
Decontamination protocol.
Get down. Sam, can you do anything about this yet?
Working on it.
What the hell? turn people into... Yep. Joel. Joel. I thought it might be so.
No, wait! Save the Angarran! Be careful! Don't kill him!
Joel, he's shooting at us!
Sorry, Joel. We'll get these head bastards, I promise!
Monsters! Villains!
Got them all. Okay, everyone good? Now. What the hell was all that?
Okay, that was...
Joel?
They are us.
All this time they've been killing their own people.
The moshai. I'll keep scanning for her. It looks like there are other rooms like this.
We'd better find her fast.
They are us.
Yeah.
How many have I killed? Not knowing. Right, I did not know.
How can I help? What do you need?
That is kind. I don't know.
Well, then let's start by finding the moshai. If anyone can figure out what this means for the Angara, I'm guessing it's her.
You are probably right.
Ryder! Joel, she's here! Hurry!
Come on, come on!
Sam! Get me into that room now!
Initiating decontamination bypass hack.
Stay safer. We're coming for you.
Come on, where are you? Come on. Turn around. Nothing else?
Sam, what have you got?
I was able to access the facility plans at the last terminal. A best guess would be the shuttle launch area above.
This is very much a Borg. When I said the Borg as a joke in a previous episode, I kind of mean it now.
There she is! I see her! They're getting ready to leave! Protect the chosen one!
We're coming for you!
You will not take her!
No, you will not take her!
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna die. What the hell? Glitch. I don't know what happened.
They're getting ready to leave!
Hang tight, Moshai Sefa. We're coming for you!
You will not take her!
No, you will not take her!
He's biotic?
My own exaltation shields and protects me! You flawed ignorant!
That's got range.
Protect the chosen one!
Ready to go.
Fight! The Archon will reward you!
Getting shot from down here. Yep. Come on. I'm not even doing any of these.
I will not yield! None here will yield! We fight to the death! Protect this sacred place! Don't let them take the chosen!
I need cover. God, I'm all out of ammo. Out of ammo, out of cover. Not good, not good, not good. Sorry. I think I got him. Let's search him. Looks like he's got a pretty decent weapon on him. There's an assault rifle.
I got you. We're getting you out of here.
No one has ever returned from behind Ket walls.
Yeah, well, I'm new.
Well, I don't know the rules yet. Anyway, this place is on alert. We have to get out of here, now.
I'm not the only one here. They took the entire cell.
Vitals are bad. Her immune system's been decimated.
You will not take it! It is meant for the Archon himself.
I'd drop it, buddy.
She's coming with us.
Wait, I want to know why the Archon.
Arrogant simpletons. This is a gift. Who are you to deny it?
You turned them into monsters that fight their own people.
These chosen join with us to become great beyond your ability to understand. Like them, I was once wretched, and the exalted DNA of our great Archon entwines with mine. I stand on the shoulders of his greatness, as they do, as one day, you will.
You actually believe this?
Yep. Except, greatness can't be engineered.
Pathfinder, I am tracking multiple inbound Ket cruisers.
You will all be exalted.
Sam, is there an off switch to this horror palace?
I've accessed the EM field. I can overload at your command.
We must get all our people out first.
There's no time to open hundreds of pods, let alone help the Angara inside.
Wait. Leave my sacred temple intact, and I will open the pods of the Chosen. Take them. Just leave this holy place standing.
No. Even if I die here, this place must be destroyed.
We can come back to destroy it. Let's free these here now.
If your plan fails, the Ket will simply fill this place again.
With respect, our compatriots are also here. Our fighters, our scientists, our strength.
Let's save the Angara.
All right. Release the Angara below.
Enact emergency shutdown. Release all the Chosen.
Jarl, have the Resistance free as many as they can before the Ket arrive.
I will. And thank you.
I thank you too. I see you begin to understand.
Not likely.
She deserved much worse.
We have the moshai. Heading to the roof for extraction.
Okay.
And here comes the Ket. Guess they want their moshai back.
I don't know how this is going to end.
I will help. Come, stand near me.
No, moshai. Save your strength.
That's my decision to make. I'm moving forward.
have to get used to this.
Stop us now. We defeated them here where they live.
Oh!
Move up! We'll be rescued and leave this place.
There's one behind us.
Head for that platform!
Yeah! Good idea! Head to position!
It's dead. Okay.
Pathfinder, come in. You have the moshai.
Hecht, get our people out. As many as you can, before reinforcements arrive.
I will, but I think we should destroy this place while we're here.
Whoa, heads up!
Oh my god.
Shuttle, come in! We're being overwhelmed!
Sorry, I can't land.
Hold up to the edge of the room. We'll figure it out from there.
Yay! Keep hitting it with everything.
Back off! You're gonna be sorry, you hard-headed freaking nigger.
There we go.
Shit! Get him off us!
Another one.
Pathfinder,
Come get us. We're ready for extraction.
on our way. The storm's getting worse. We need to leave. Now!
Oh my god, oh my god.
Ryder! More assholes on the way!
Okay, head for the shuttle. Move, move!
That one's dead. I'll walk through that one. There we go. Oh my god. These are huge. How'd they get through the friggin' corridors? Burn in hell. How long can I hold it? Forever. Oh, nice. Please, no more. Oh, God, more. Find cover. God, this really is not a great place to be. Oh. Oh.
Oh crap, he's closing it. Come on, guys, seriously!
I hear you, Ryder. On it!
They transform these guys too? Must be. What the hell?
Not sure I want to bust into that factory.
Oh god.
Come on, big boy. Come on.
Come on.
Pathfinder,
Come get us. We're ready for extraction.
on our way. The storm's getting worse. We need to leave. Now!
I feel myself failing. Leave.
Joel, get her on the shuttle now! Resistance squad, come in!
Here. We're making good time.
Get your team out before the kid arrives.
Don't worry. We've got this.
I'm sorry we fought. What we saw will set our cause on fire.
Yes. My broken heart can't even process it.
Lexi, can you give us a minute?
Sure thing. But go gentle. She's in a fragile state.
Did she just call me frail?
Fragile.
Giles says you're a pathfinder from the Milky Way.
Do you feel up for a talk?
Ah, so now you value what I have to say.
I made a hard call.
I did what I thought was right. I'm good with that.
You'll understand then when it's time for me to do what I think is right.
So, the facility. What's the purpose of all that?
They call it exaltation. They believe that those they exalt are given a great gift.
Gift? They snatch us, defile and shatter us. All the ones we love. I can't.
It's a complex genetic construct, an interchange of traits that the Ket use to advance their species.
So they steal genes. But why?
Reproduction.
Domination, tyranny, annihilation.
Yes, and yet, the Archon didn't take me to his ship to transform me. I hung immobile, tormented, never sleeping, brought to him on a whim. He showed me remnant tech and beat me when I wouldn't speak.
Oh no. Remnant, of course.
He's obsessed. Like you are. Yes, Jarl told me. You rescued me hoping to get into Aya's vault.
We need help, not a price.
My people have traveled so far. We'll die without a place to settle. These remnant vaults may be the key. A key to help both our species prosper.
I feel for your people in a way that you clearly do not for mine. But emotion must never get in the way of science. I'll take you.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Moshai Sefa.
I'm happy to answer any other questions for you, Pathfinder. Anytime.
We can now return to Aya. I'm a little bit puzzled as to why we came back. Get up the ladder. There we go. A little bit puzzled as to why we got back on the ship and left Voeld, because I do actually want to go back and continue with the quests there.
Callow, settle down.
If this isn't a good reason to get excited.
What's up? You guys aren't fighting, are you?
Why would I fight with my best friend?
Best friend? Oh, Callow. Callow's very excited about a report I received from EOS. It's good news. The radiation levels are steadily dropping.
Your outpost Prodromos is really going to make it. When do you want to head back?
I can add it to the list.
We could go, but we need to balance our priorities. Why?
Just saying, if I'd created a thriving community in a brand new galaxy, I'd want to visit.
Just wait till they put in the beach and the water slide.
No, you're just playing with me.
So radiation levels are down. More to explore?
Yes, but there's been a rise in Ket activity as well.
Figures that we're not the only ones to benefit from the planet's improvement.
Might be nice to see how it's doing.
Almost like a vacation.
Almost. Maybe we'll head back at some point.
Well, you're the boss. Just say the word. Approaching the LZ.
Okay guys, that's the end of our Mass Effect Andromeda today. And it's gotten a little bit sad for the Angarrans, knowing that the people that we've been fighting, the Ket, are actually transformed Angarrans through genetics. When I made the joke about the Borg when we first ran into them on our way to Aya, it's not so much of a joke anymore. They actually do behave like the Borg. They come in, they swoop, they kidnap, they turn other species into their own. Now, the difference is that the Borg do that because of advancement, spreading like a disease of some sort. The Ket seem to do it for advancement, almost like a religious thing, considering chosen, anointed, destined, the names of the enemies that we've come across, cardinals. It seems very religious for them. Especially the Archon, the statues of him that we saw, he's very much viewed as the head of the religion, like a god, but maybe a pope as well. It's one of the two. And it seems to be of a very extreme nature. So we'll see what this means for the future after we've seen the vault on Aya. But the next video that we're going to do is actually going to continue on Voeld. I think we're going to be on Voeld for a while, because there seems to be a lot to do, a lot of memories, we need to find the Ark of the Asarians and then secure an outpost, on Hoth. Ay. Well guys, I will see you on the next one.